Houston's played so well so far in this series, taking the first 2 games. So obviously tonight they take game 3. They have taken command.
And what they have to do in game 3 is take the heart and take the will of their opponent. You do that by coming out and letting it be known you're not satisfied yet.
Throws it down in his face with authority.
That was nasty, Mike. He just made Jalen's top plays with that dunk right there.
Flips it up, flips it in.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
To Adams. Oh, nice fake. Now to the basket. Can't get it to go from close range. It's a loose ball. Ref sees the foot on the line. We'll go back the other way. The Rockets get to inbound. Pulls it up. That's a 3. That one halfway down before popping out. And he curls in, puts it down.
I love when guys have no regard for contact. Just drove it by the man and finished at the rim.
Adams looking to get free off the screen. The shot clock shows 10 seconds left. Sloppy ball handle. There's a steal. Wide open for 3. Anthony the rebound. Sloppy pass. Oh, no. He just crushed the defender with the slam.
Now that's how you finish strong at the rim. That was worth the price of admission right there.
Whistle on a foul. Reach-in is the call there. And Paul George will be the man for the inbound. Anthony's looking for position in the paint. To the rim. It's up and gets the roll.
I like the defense in this possession. Even though the offensive team scored the ball, that was...
And he slams it home. And the whistle. And one. And an opportunity for the traditional three-point play. One free throw to come.
That's a dunk you tell your grandkids about when you're old and gray. Finishing through contact with ferocity.
And that completes the three-point play. George from the corner, a three-pointer off the mark from downtown. Ball loose again. Oh, he gets the steal. Anthony, oh, misses the inside shot. To Capella. Here's the Euro step. Oh, that's a beauty. Adjusts the shot and gets it to drop.
When you're playing from ahead, you never take possessions off. Get the rebound, secure it, and then don't take your foot off the gas pedal. Keep pushing it at him and score in transition.
To Capella. Flips it up from three-point land. Rebound corralled by Westbrook. Oh, excellent screen. Backing his man down. 10 seconds now on the 24. Capella, the rebound.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
To Adams. And he kicks it out. That's a catch and shoot for 3. That one in and out. Puts it up. Deep corner shot. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead.
I like that transition 3. It's open. It's hard to guard. They're not matched up. That player can make that shot.
Here's a steal. Oh, he loses it. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
Poster! Oh, my goodness. What a dunk.
To George. Straight inside. Blows past the defender. Can't connect from close range.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
And they need to talk it over. They call a full timeout.
Jeff, what's going through the coach's head right now?
Listen, sometimes a full timeout is used just to try to get your best players some rest. You may not have any technical adjustments. You may not have any set plays you want to go to, but it's just to get your team some rest so you don't have to substitute. Sometimes those bench players stink and you don't want to use them. You don't want to use them, so you just want to get your best players some rest.
Three-point attempt. Shot in and out. George puts it up. Knocks it down. Paul George is shooting 48% from the field this season.
That's just too easy right there. Uncontested two-point jump shot, no doubt.
Back on offense, they need to get something going. He loses control of it, steps out of bounds. They give it right back. And the Thunder making several substitutions on the floor. And Corey Brewer will get the inbound. There's a whistle, reach in on the play.
Oh, that's a close call that goes against the defender, but a terrific effort trying to slide over and take.
Curls in, takes a shot to the head. That wasn't intentional. Looking to curl in, off the runner. Oh, he's got the hot hand. George shoots it for two. Way off.
Really solid ball movement right there. Good execution, hitting the open man on time and on target.
To Johnson. For three. Westbrook the rebound. Time winding down. That'll do it for the quarter as he fires it up. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The Rockets up by 12. Boy, what a disappointing start, but certainly we
got this. Let's go.
The Rockets get the inbound in here. Oklahoma City's now back on defense. They need a big stop to turn things around. Oh, he shoots it. Good finish inside.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Misses from downtown. James Harden's 1 for 3 from long range. To Westbrook. Looks to the post.
Yeah, that's light work. That's light work.
For the layup. Gets it to go. Sweet pass from Russell Westbrook.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Curling in. Just on the way to the rim. Banks it in. Takes the contact and still gets it to go. That's a 16-4 run for the Rockets. George fires from downtown. That's good. Oklahoma City's shooting 70% from downtown on the season.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big time three.
Changes his mind and gives up the ball. Westbrook's turned away. What a block. Capella, ball comes loose. Defense nearly grabbed it. Gets past the defender. Throws it down in his face with authority.
He punished the rim with that dunk. He nearly took the rim off.
To George. Tries again from three-point land. In and out.
And they just can't seem to get locked in from distance. There's been too many misses on.
Now that's how you clean up a miss. Great dunk on the putback.
That's a strong move right there, finishing with the hammer.
I got him.
To Anthony. Good setup with the entry pass. Kicks it back out. They work it around the perimeter. And now he moves around the defender. To George. Looking for another three here. George misfires again. The kid's playing with a spotlight on him that's larger than most this season. Ask any rookie, they'll tell you they have a lot to prove at the professional level, but it's clearly different with this impressive young man.
Mike, we're so fortunate to have in our production meetings the opportunity to get to know these young players. And no one has handled themselves as well as the comeback kid.
From three-point land. Oh, what a play. He threw it right back down.
That's a poster right there. What a hammer dunk.
They double him. Nice finish around the rim. Into the front court. Desperate for some points. Westbrook against Harden. Shot clock says 12. To George. Shoots for three. Bang! From downtown. Oklahoma City's 3 for 12 from beyond the arc.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great look.
Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
Westbrook's trying to get free off the pick. Oh, nice rejection by Harden. Oh, he goes for the save there. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Thunder ball. The Thunder get the inbound.
I got ball.
To Anthony. Goes for the three-pointer. Oh, in and out. Final seconds. And time expires here to end the first half. Houston's up by 26.
In just a moment, you'll get your halftime report with Jalen Rose.
The Rockets absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Thunder have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scores for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Field goals.
The Oklahoma City Thunder weren't efficient with their shooting, and therefore they weren't effective with their offense. Their field goal percentage is lacking, and it's probably the biggest reason for their first half deficit. Their offense was at its worst in the second quarter.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Throws it up from deep in the corner. In and out. Adams can't hold on to the ball. To Capella. It's a loose ball. Whistle sounds. Out of bounds. Blows past his man. Oh, what a play. He gets the slam and the and one. Talk about insult to injury.
It's been this way the whole night. Easy baskets. Here, another example. A dunk, a foul, a possible three-point play. Over and over again, we've seen the same mistake. Bad defense, soft fouls.
Good solid entry pass. To the basket. Roberson's attempt off the backboard, no good.
NBA defense is predicated by protecting the basket. Great defense in the paint tonight to discourage all drives and finishes.
Kicks it out to the corner. George jump shot. Puts it in. Oklahoma City's 4 for 14 from outside.
Three ball, corner pocket.
Oh, bad decision. Ball comes loose. Good play. Gets the steal. Passes it right back. Shoots the three. Knocks it down.
Houston's showing so much confidence with the three-point shot. It's a big reason for their lead.
To George. And back outside. And hits the three. 5 3-pointers for the Thunder.
Made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. Three ball.
Capella's looking to operate from down low. The two defenders swarm. Quick feedback. At the rim. And it's on to the line for a couple of free throws. And a foul called against the Thunder. Their second team foul.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just lipped out.
And he hits the first free throw. And Carmelo Anthony with his 5th rebound. To George.
That's a mismatch.
Left-handed. Unable to bank it in. To Capella. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. George the rebound. To Westbrook. Adams using the screen, trying to get free. He curls to the rim. Just won't go from point-blank range.
This team defense, protecting the paint, has been outstanding from the very start.
Gets it right back. Fires away from downtown. Knocks down the jumper for three. He's 2 for 9 from 3 tonight.
Excellent balance, beautiful release, knocked it in.
Nice fake. The layup. Unable to flip it in.
Another wasted good offensive execution. Wide open in the paint, but can't finish.
Running the floor all the way to the rim.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the ball right at the basket.
Looking to dominate down low. Adams for 2. Puts it up. Doesn't get the roll.
I got this.
Oklahoma City's hoping to stop this run and stop it now.
Shut down. Forced to make the pass.
Got it. Double.
Looks to put it back up again. It's good. A 2-pointer. An 8-0 run for the Rockets. George from long distance in the corner. George is off the mark from downtown. Pass to the corner. Passes it back to him. Puts it up from downtown. Chris Paul with the perfect delivery.
He's averaging 5 assists per game this season. And Oklahoma City calls a timeout. Here trying to slow down the opposition's momentum.
You can't let the game slip away here. This was the necessary timeout that was called to break the momentum.
Gets past the defense. Nice. Bad pass. Stolen by Harden. To Paul. It's a loose ball. It's a turnover off the deflected pass. There's the reach in. The referee blows the whistle.
Great effort by the defender trying to slide over and take the big-time charge. Instead, hit with a blocking foul.
And Paul George will get to inbound. That's a turnover. To Capella inside and flips that one in.
When you're playing with a big lead, your players cannot take possessions off. And I like the example that this unit is showing. Forcing a turnover and then not resting, not conserving energy, pushing the ball and getting a transition opportunity.
Decides to pass to Green. Moves around the defender. He slams it right at his face. And the whistle. A foul called on the tremendous dunk at the rim. What a play.
That's just poor basketball right there. To give up a dunk and also a soft foul that leads to a possible three-point play, it's no reason that they're behind by a large margin.
To Anthony. George against Ariza, and he curls in, getting to the basket. A pretty Euro step. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul, and the call will get him to the free throw line for the first time this evening.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
To Green, curls in. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
And there's no doubt we'll be seeing that one on SportsCenter.
To the basket, flips it up. Soft touch, gets the roll.
Very efficient use of the dribble right there to get by the defender and make the layup.
Tied up and has to pass. Knocks it down for two. He's 2 for 2 from the field.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
In the paint, off the glass.
They're down now. May not be able to come back in this game, but this type of basketball attacking the rim is what they have to do to play better in future games.
Goes to the goal. Now time for a couple of free throws. Good work to draw the foul. Gerald Green picks up his first of the night.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled just to get the ball up and to the rim was a great achievement.
And gets both points from the line. Looking to curl in. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
There was no one who was going to stand in his way. The explosion, the athleticism, and the dunk.
Careless ball handling. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Thunder ball. Loses control. Ball knocked out of his hands. There's a turnover. Sloppy pass intercepted by George. From downtown. Patterson shot from three-point land. No good. There's the double team. Gets it up for two. Gets that one to drop. He's averaging 14 points per game this season. To Anthony. Fires for two. Capella the rebound.
That's become a familiar sight. watching him grab rebound after rebound. He's definitely putting in the work.
To Anthony. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. In and out. That one halfway down. To Capella. Good hands. Gets the steal. To George. Gets a piece of it. Oklahoma City's in need of a big-time defensive stop here. Feeds it right back. Moving the ball around beautifully. Excellent feed. Takes another one from downtown. And Andre Roberson with the defensive board. To Anthony. He puts it up. He rattles it in. Carmelo Anthony with 11 points and 5 rebounds. To Capella. Gets it down low. Capella for 2. Lets it go. Sinks it. Nice setup with the entry pass. Poor pass there. Terrific feed. Fires for 3 from the corner. Nails it from downtown on the catch and shoot. That's a 12-2 run for the Rockets. Anthony's trying to get down low. Referee blows his whistle. It's a reach-in foul. And Andre Roberson will get the inbound in here. Screen set nicely. Andre Roberson with the excellent feed. He's got 14 points in this matchup.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
To George. Anthony's using the screen, looking to get free. Anthony for 2. And Carmelo Anthony with a nice play.
That's too open. You can't give him an open two-point J like that. You've got to close harder than that.
No doubt about it. Whistle blows, a foul called against the Rockets. That's their 4th. Next one puts them in the penalty. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after he misses the first. Paul's looking for the screen to get himself open. Slams it in.
Time and time again, penetration at the basket, good finish. That is why they're blowing this team right out of the building.
To Anthony. Oh, nice block. 8 seconds now on the 24. Throws it back. Down into the lane. Gets to the rim. Flips it up and in. Terrific look from Chris Paul.
They have had no answers for this offensive team tonight. Beating them in every sort of way. Here in transition, attacking the basket before the defense gets set. That's just too easy, and this is why it's a blowout.
It's a loose ball. Here's the switch. Roberson to the rim. Capella the rebound. To Harden. Fires from three-point range. James Harden with his 4th assist of the night.
The transition three-point jump shot is one of the hardest to defend in the NBA because transition defenses have been taught to protect the paint first. You might ask, why are you settling for a 3? It's not a settle. That's a great look for him. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
Throws it down in his face with authority. That's an 11-3 run for the Rockets. Oh, he loses it.
coach is going to make some changes on the floor. The Thunder get to inbound. Roberson's looking to get free off the screen from beyond the arc. Paul George with a nice dish.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point shot, nothing but net.
And he throws it down.
Oh, yeah! That's a nice, strong finish at the rim.
Beats him off the dribble. Westbrook on the drive. That's a three-pointer all by himself. That one halfway down before popping out.
Houston's starting to relax a bit now as they've got this game clinched. They put together a nice win.
Double team closing in. Puts it up. Oh, he tried to put it in off the glass. Comes down with the offensive board and follows it up. Quick bucket there.
You've got small on big inside. Attack the mismatch and try to dunk it right on top of their head.
That's his sixth personal. He is fouled out tonight. Misses the first.
Got the next one.
For the Houston Rockets, number 1, Trevor Ariza.
So it goes 1 for 2 from the line. And that will do it as they lose to the Rockets by a score of 128-68.
Now you're playing.
The Rockets dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets. The Thunder lost this game long before the final buzzer. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Defense.
The Houston Rockets showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court. And now, of course, the game stats.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.